Hey guys, what's going on? I'm on a bumpy road right now. Apologize, but I just wanted to do this recording while I was in the car because I'm bored. And I just wanted to say what I was up to this morning. And I went into town, or a different town, bigger town. I went to London, Ontario, and I sold most of my gold off. The reason was I'm not rich, so I can't really compete with the big holders of that stuff. And I also was able to get out of it, get way more than I paid. I mean, I bought all my stuff when I was, it was like it was just around 1100 anyways, when we were down at the bottom, basically, of the market. I'm just going to flip this because this is ridiculous. You guys see out that window over there? I don't know how much of that snow you can see. It won't let me switch there while I'm recording, but this is Canadian winter or spring. Just a bloody blizzard almost. Fortunately, there's nothing on the roads yet. It's just blowing around. So, anyways, I paid about roughly say about $485. Just under $490, somewhere right in there. I just can't remember right now. Calculated it all before I went in, anyways. So I paid under $500 for was 10 grams of gold. 10 ounces. 10 grams of gold. And I got $618 for it. Spot happened to just do a nice little jump when I was literally while he was calculating the costs or the price. So it worked out well. So what I did was I split it up. I bought 10 ounces of maples right now, one of which I'm going to be sending to one of the contest winners for my random silver ounce. And I did really well, I think. I'll take 10 ounces of silver over 10 grams of gold any day, especially once this financial system starts to change anyway. And then I took the other half and I went and bought some Bitcoin. Now what I'm going to do with that Bitcoin is I'm going to split that Bitcoin, the amount that I bought, and I'm going to take half of that and turn it into as many of the Monero and Ethereum cryptocurrencies as well. I know people are they're really down on them because they're low. Not many people are into Bitcoin, let alone the next incarnations and other things. But Monero offers a lot better security, and in light of what's been going on with the CIA and all this other crap, they're going to be scrambling to continue to improve what they're doing now that everybody knows what they've been up to. At least the coders out there, they understand all that garble in the Vault 7 release. Pardon me. It's so bumpy, it's shaking me up here. So I feel pretty good about that going forward, basically because, I just don't really have much to lose. I don't think most people do. When you look at it, the first thing, listening to interview with Cliff, oh yeah, sure, bud, just go in there. It's okay, I'll stop. Interview with Cliff High, the Guerrilla Economist, and Bix Weir. It was a fantastic, an hour-and-a-half show. And they were just the data sets are very strong, anyways, in the future for these cryptocurrencies. And Bitcoin evidently is supposed to spike as of 2019 or whatever. So I didn't even care about all these predictions, really. It's more the fact that, I want to be a free human being. I don't want a central bank just dictating my life. And right now, they dictate everybody's life, because why do we go to work for their money? We're at the point now where we can't even have a job with most places unless you have a bank account somewhere, right? That's straight up fascism, okay? I don't care what you say. That's not right. I understand it's complicated because because our money's so inflated and worthless, they need to pay us so bloody much of it that we actually feel we're getting value still. So, I mean, we just got to start convincing ourselves that what we need is a medium of exchange. We don't need cash. I'm all for gold and precious metals to also be monetary in some form. But the way technology's going, we're going to need those things for other reasons. And the Bitcoin and these cryptocurrencies, don't think of them as money, think of them as store of value of your skill set of a human being. And that we are going to use that to trade with one another internationally and whatnot. And hopefully eventually, humanity will reach a point where nobody needs to be rich financially and nobody will need to stand on top of other humans in order to feel like they are accomplishing something in life. I'm not sure what the motivation is for most people. So, and I mean, I don't mean to criticize people who want to make a lot of money in the capitalist and the American type dream. That's not what my goal is. I'm not trying to alienate anyone. I'm just saying that if humanity turns that curve, we're going to see that it's our skill set and our relationships with each other that are what is the backbone of society. It's not wealth, monetary wealth. Human beings are capable of so much more. That's part of why I started this channel. So I really hope that some of you will go and give this stuff some consideration and really start to look at it. I mentioned in my other video that, there's, for every 1,000 ounces of gold, there's only one Bitcoin. And in that gold, they don't have any idea how much gold is actually out there. They can guess. But there's so many people that hoard it, right? I mean, you think that those rich families, Rothschilds and Rockefellers, you think that they're selling their gold? No. Why are the central banks adding position in gold? To me, gold is another way for them to maintain their legs in the soup of monetary control. If that's what happens, then, I mean, obviously that's what the banks want. So we need to get away from the banks. But like I said, I'll take gold over fiat any day, but gold is just a bridge to more fiat, really, as they already found out. Goodness gracious. I'm going to move this just so you guys can kind of see what I'm looking at here. That is my Canadian Spring. Anyway, good times. And you're all like, really, and you're filming? I normally would go much quicker right now. So, there's just a lot of time left. Get something. Get a tiny little piece. There's billions and billions of people on Earth, and there's only 26 million coins or 24 million coins in Bitcoin. And then the others are all capped as well. So I'm going to do some research, and then the next video I'm going to talk about in length will be a little bit of how I've been able to manipulate my stack to accumulate more silver through selling some of my gold at the right time, basically. Just like a lot of people do that. A lot of people are really adding a lot. Like the Silver Slayer, he did a really good video or a little mini series about stacker's guide and mistakes and stuff like that people can make, and risks that other people are willing to take to really that can benefit themselves. So basically what he was talking about was the silver gold ratio is right now, it's like last time I looked, it was 88 to 1. I think we're getting pretty close to record highs anyways. So all that means is that on the market, silver is trading at 88 to 1 in gold. So you can use 88, whatever it is, ounces of gold to purchase 1 ounce of silver. 88 ounces of silver to purchase 1 ounce of gold. Now, the natural earth ratios are anywhere from 9 to 15 to 1 is what most experts I've read, and nobody really goes outside of that window, so it's pretty rare stuff. So clearly the markets aren't reflecting what's going on in reality. So that's basically why I thought, you know what, I'm just going to dump it into silver and Bitcoin, because 10 grams of gold really wasn't going to get me too far. I don't imagine. I'm not too concerned about what the value of gold is in fiat currency, really. You know, I'm not here to sell off my stuff right and get out of these games, you know, and be like, yeah, I made $100, I'm done with that. No, it's for my family, you know. It's for the future of all of us. I hope that, you know, this information is really going to get out there and start reaching people. I know a lot more people like me are getting out there and starting YouTube channels. We got websites going. We have groups that you can go talk to, meet with people of like-minded backgrounds or interests. And humanity as a whole is really starting to come together. It's kind of cool to be a part of this time in our history. So, what's up, everybody? Back at home now. I'm just going to show you all what I ended up taking home. Now, I wasn't too impressed with the lack of protection, but I just went and got it from a little dealer guy. Like the guy, he's got a little booth in the mall, and he actually was very competitive anyways, so I picked these up for, got them for, let's see, 27 a piece, and I think online for me to order them in this quantity, it's a little bit more. I didn't look when I got home, but so there they are, my newest babies. I know so many of you are screaming. So this guy had his hands all over them already, so I'm not too concerned. But there they are. So that, and I got myself 0.1 of a Bitcoin. I still have a bunch of offshore stuff, gold that I'm gonna keep forever, because that stuff eventually, if that company Carrot Bars works out, they already have payment systems and stuff for it. So at least, you know, if I do some traveling to Europe, I know there's a lot of places that are taking that Carrot Bars still. So that's good. I'm happier with this anyways. Everything that I've been learning was pointing to this anyways, you know, with the ratios like I was talking to you about earlier and all that good stuff. You know, I'm going to shout out again to the Silver Slayer, and you know, all you guys that have been coming by here, Mr. Owen Wilkins or Watkins, sorry, I can't remember, but you guys are awesome. I hope to keep supporting you guys as well, and you know, let's try and be a part of this changing the world. Everybody's got a place. I want to start talking to you guys about everybody, anybody who's watching. I'm going to use this channel as a fundraising mechanism for Ubuntu. Anybody who's interested, I'm going to put a link in the video, and eventually I'll have a Bitcoin address to accept donations, and everything that I get will be going straight to Ubuntu Canada, and maybe even to the Ubuntu World Headquarters. We really need help funding. It's an important message. The end goal is really, you know, a society where you don't need to, you know, have massive amounts of wealth in order to have the things we all want to have. And, you know, it's possible. The theory of it and the mindset of it has all been written out in a really nice little package called Contributionism. And there, I will put a link also if somebody wants to go buy the ebook. Michael Tellinger, he's you can check him out here on YouTube. He's a really interesting human being. He's stuck his neck out. He's gone toe to toe in the South African courts with banks. He's brought a lot of important messages. So I think if you don't Like, don't let any of the stuff that he talks about that you don't agree with at all deter you from listening to the message that he's sending, because some of the things that he brings to light and brings plenty of evidence to light are remarkable, and they challenge a lot of people's beliefs. So, anyways, yes, please, everybody check that out. I was supposed to be a member of the Ubuntu management team. I had to pull out because of family reasons. So this is my way of trying to contribute here still too. I recently got an advert package that I'm going to use to try and get as much donations as possible for this initiative, because it's all about each other and making the world a safe and happy place for everyone. So anyways, more to come on Ubuntu. I'm thrilled to be here on the new channel, and I can't wait to really get it going. Thanks again for coming by. I'll talk to you guys later.